Watch this 72-year-old climb stairs faster than her grandchildren. That's not a headline. That's reality for hundreds of seniors who discovered what I'm about to share with you. Here's what shocked researchers. One specific breakfast timing could be the difference between walking independently at 80 or needing a walker at 65. And the tragic part? Most people do the opposite every single morning. I'm talking about something so simple, you'll probably think I'm joking. But stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll understand why your morning routine might be stealing your leg strength and how to stop it today. Quick question, where are you watching from, and what time do you usually eat breakfast? Drop a comment below. I will correct you if you are doing it wrong. Let me paint you a picture of what's really happening in millions of homes right now. It's 7 a.m. Someone over 60 wakes up, swings their legs out of bed, and notices something troubling. Their legs feel heavy, stiff, almost foreign. They grip the nightstand to stand up. Just getting older, they tell themselves. But here's the truth bomb, that morning weakness isn't age. It's breakfast. Or rather, the lack of the right breakfast at the right time. The silent crisis no one talks about. Let me tell you about David's story, because it might be your story too. 69 years old. Retired engineer. This was a man who used to climb scaffolds without thinking twice. Who hiked mountain trails across the country every summer. Then one Tuesday morning in March, everything changed. David woke up at his usual time. But when he tried to get out of bed, his legs wouldn't cooperate. They felt like concrete. He had to use both hands to push himself up from the mattress. Probably just slept wrong, he thought. But the next morning was the same. And the next. And the next. Within 2 months, David noticed he was gripping railings when he never had before. Using his arms to push himself out of chairs. His wife noticed too, the way he'd pause at the top of stairs, the way he'd test his weight before committing to a step. Then came the incident that changed everything. One morning, David went to grab the newspaper from his porch. His foot caught on the small step. He stumbled. Nearly fell. Caught himself at the last second. No injuries. But something shifted in that moment. He realized, I'm losing myself. The body I've lived in for 69 years is betraying me. Sound familiar? Here's what doctors won't tell you. After 60, you lose up to 1/3 of your leg muscle mass in just 10 years if you do nothing. The National Institute on Aging found that this loss accelerates fastest in the first 3 to 4 hours after you wake up. Because after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body enters what scientists call a catabolic state. Your body is literally consuming itself for energy. And the first thing on the menu? Muscle tissue. Specifically, your leg muscles, the largest, most energy-dense muscles in your body. This process is called sarcopenia, and it's more dangerous than most people realize. Balance destruction. Weak leg muscles compromise your body's spatial awareness. Fall risk multiplication. Weak legs mean slower reaction times when you stumble. Circulation collapse. Less muscle mass means less blood pumping capacity. Independence theft. First you need a cane. Then a walker. Then a wheelchair. The scariest part? There are no warning signs. No pain. No fever. You just wake up one day and realize, when did stairs become so hard? If you're realizing this applies to you, hit that subscribe button right now, because what comes next could change everything. After that scary moment on his porch, David started researching. And what he discovered flipped everything he thought he knew about aging. He learned that muscle loss after 60 isn't inevitable. It's actually optional. If you understand how muscle metabolism works in older adults. David discovered that his body wasn't broken. It was starving. Specifically, his muscles were starving for 1. Leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. 2. Vitamin D, the hormone that activates muscle cell growth. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids, the anti-inflammatory that allows muscles to repair. 4. Magnesium, the mineral that controls muscle contraction and relaxation. 5. Potassium, the electrolyte that prevents muscle misfiring and cramps. And here's the kicker, he was getting none of these in his morning routine. David's typical breakfast? Maybe a piece of white toast if he felt hungry. So he made changes. Simple changes. Just real food. The right food. At the right time. 3 weeks later, the morning stiffness vanished. He woke up, swung his legs out of bed, and stood up without thinking about it. 2 months later, he was walking 2 kilometers without stopping. His gait improved. His balance stabilized. The nightly leg cramps disappeared completely. 6 months later, David hiked a moderate trail with his grandkids. Something he thought he'd never do again. Today, at 70 years old, he tells his wife, "I feel like I've got my legs back." So what exactly did David eat? The 5 breakfast powerhouses that rebuild your legs. 1. Whole EGS, the muscle resurrection molecule. Let's start with the most controversial and most powerful, whole eggs. Yolk and all. The yolk contains leucine, the master amino acid that literally tells your muscles to start building. Think of leucine as the ignition key. Without it, your muscles can't start the protein synthesis engine. Inside that yolk you'll also find vitamin D, critical for muscle cell activation and calcium absorption. Vitamin B12 protects the myelin sheath around your nerves, ensuring your brain can communicate with your leg muscles. Choline supports acetylcholine production, the neurotransmitter that controls muscle contraction. The University of Illinois studied seniors with declining leg strength. Those who ate 2 whole eggs every morning for 8 weeks showed leg press strength increased 27% on average, walking speed improved 15%, balance scores improved 22%, needed less help with daily activities. But here's the critical detail. Timing. Eggs need to be eaten within 1 hour of waking up. That's your anabolic window, when your muscles are most receptive to protein and most desperately need it to stop the catabolic breakdown. How to prepare them? Boiled is ideal. Boiling preserves all nutrients without adding inflammatory fats. Hard boil a batch on Sunday, keep them in your fridge, and you've got instant breakfast all week. For variety, scrambled with spinach. Magnesium works synergistically with egg protein to reduce leg cramps. Poached with tomatoes. Lycopene fights oxidative stress in muscle tissue. Soft-boiled with avocado toast. Healthy fats improve vitamin D absorption. David's approach. Every morning at 7 a.m., 2 soft-boiled eggs with a pinch of sea salt and black pepper. Within 30 days, getting out of bed required no hand assistance, his legs felt lighter throughout the day, he could stand from a seated position without momentum. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the steady energy system. If eggs are the ignition, oatmeal with chia seeds is the sustained fuel that keeps your muscle engine running all morning long. Beta-glucan in oats slows carbohydrate absorption, preventing blood sugar spikes that accelerate muscle breakdown. It also reduces systemic inflammation, the silent killer of muscle tissue. Complex carbohydrates provide steady glucose to muscle cells for 3 to 4 hours, replenishing glycogen stores depleted during sleep. Add chia seeds to the mix. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce muscle inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and enhance protein uptake. The protein from your eggs gets used more efficiently. Complete protein. Chia seeds contain all essential amino acids, adding another 4 to 5 grams of muscle-building protein. Magnesium, the relaxation mineral that prevents painful nighttime leg cramps. Potassium, maintains electrical balance in muscle cells, preventing spasms and twitches. Basic recipe. 3 tablespoons rolled oats, not instant, 1 cup water or unsweetened almond milk, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, pinch of cinnamon, pinch of sea salt. Preparation. 1. Bring liquid to a boil, add oats, simmer 5 to 7 minutes. 2. Remove from heat, stir in chia seeds. 3. Let sit 2 to 3 minutes. 4. Add toppings, blueberries, sliced banana, or walnuts. David prepared his oatmeal while his eggs were boiling. He'd eat his eggs first, then his oatmeal 10 minutes later. This meant his muscles received immediate protein followed by sustained energy. Within 2 weeks, morning walks felt easier. He could climb stairs without stopping halfway. His afternoon energy was more stable. 3. Bananas, nature's anti-cramp medicine. Have you experienced a leg cramp in the last 30 days? Middle of the night. Deep sleep. Your calf muscle seizes like someone's twisting it with pliers. Over 60% of adults over 60 report regular leg cramps. Most could be prevented with one simple food, bananas. Your muscles are electrical systems. They work through a balance of sodium, contracts, and potassium, relaxes. When you're low on potassium, muscles contract but can't properly relax. That's a cramp. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, roughly 10% of your daily needs. For seniors with reduced mineral absorption or on medications like diuretics, this morning dose is crucial. Potassium also improves circulation and blood pressure regulation, supports nerve function for better coordination, enhances muscle recovery, reduces inflammation. Harvard University found that seniors who regularly consumed potassium-rich foods were 33% less likely to experience leg cramps. Important for diabetics. A medium banana has about 14 g of natural sugar. To minimize blood sugar impact, choose slightly underripe bananas, more resistant starch, less sugar. Eat bananas with protein or fat. Limit to half a banana if you're very sensitive. Best timing. Don't eat a banana on an empty stomach. Eat it after your protein breakfast or mixed into oatmeal. David sliced half a banana into his Greek yogurt at 7:30 a.m., after his eggs and during his oatmeal. Within 10 days, the nighttime leg cramps that had been waking him 3 to 4 times per week completely stopped. 4. Greek yogurt, the overnight muscle protector. During sleep, your body produces less growth hormone, your protein synthesis slows, and your body shifts into catabolism, breaking down tissue for energy. By the time you wake up, you've been in a muscle-depleting state for 7 to 9 hours. Greek yogurt is your secret weapon. Greek yogurt is strained 3 times, making it nearly twice as protein-rich as regular yogurt. A typical 170 g serving contains 17-20 g protein versus 9 g in regular yogurt, calcium, 15 to 20% of daily needs, probiotics, billions of beneficial bacteria, vitamin B12, crucial for nerve health. Casein protein digests slowly over 3 to 4 hours, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles throughout the morning, stopping breakdown and kickstarting repair. A groundbreaking study from Maastricht University examined older adults who consumed 20+ grams of protein at breakfast while doing light morning movement. Results after 6 weeks. Significant improvements in leg press strength, better walking speed and gait stability, 41% reduction in nighttime leg cramps, improved balance scores. How to choose? Look for Greek on the label, at least 15 g protein per serving, plain/unsweetened. Avoid flavored varieties with 15-20 g added sugar. Basic muscle building bowl. 170 g plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, handful of blueberries, sprinkle of cinnamon. David ate his eggs at 7 a.m., then Greek yogurt at 7:20 a.m. By 8:30 a.m., he'd consumed roughly 40 grams of high-quality protein, exactly what older muscles need. Within the first month, his legs felt less stiff upon waking, sustained energy through the morning, recovery from physical activity improved noticeably, muscle definition in his legs started returning. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're releasing new science-backed health strategies every single week that can help you stay strong, mobile, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. 5. Fatty fish, the inflammation fighter. Fish for breakfast? I know it sounds unusual, but hear me out. Salmon, mackerel, sardines contain something your leg muscles desperately need: high-dose omega-3 fatty acids. After age 60, something called anabolic resistance develops. Your muscles become less responsive to protein. Chronic low-grade inflammation. Inflammation acts like static on a radio signal. The protein signal is there, but interference prevents your muscles from receiving it clearly. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, are among the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds in nutrition. They don't just reduce inflammation, they actively enhance protein uptake and muscle tissue synthesis. A landmark study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked adults over 65 for 2 years. Those who consumed at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week retained 27% more leg muscle mass compared to those eating only red meat or chicken. Benefits beyond muscle mass. Improved walking ability, faster gait speed, longer distances, Better Balance scores 36% lower risk of falls due to leg weakness, reduced joint stiffness. How to incorporate Western-friendly approach. Smoked salmon on whole grain toast with avocado and lemon, salmon and egg scramble with spinach, sardines on toast with tomato and herbs. Meal prep strategy. Pan-sear 3 to 4 salmon fillets in olive oil, 3 to 4 minutes per side, season with sea salt, pepper, garlic, and lemon. Store in fridge for up to 3 days. Budget-friendly options. Canned salmon with bones, $3 to $5 per can. Canned sardines, $2 to $4 per can. Frozen salmon fillets. David started small. Smoked salmon on toast twice a week, then gradually added pan-seared salmon. He'd typically eat fish on Tuesday and Friday mornings, paired with eggs and sweet potato slices. What he noticed? Week 2, joint stiffness in his knees reduced noticeably. Week 4, walking speed increased significantly. Week 6, ankle inflammation from an old injury decreased. Month 3, physical therapist was shocked at the leg strength improvement. You don't need to eat fish every day. Even 2 to 3 servings per week provides substantial benefits. The surprise powerhouse, sweet potatoes with sea salt. Sweet potatoes with sea salt for breakfast sounds strange. But there's profound science behind this combination. Glycogen replenishment. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your muscle glycogen stores are depleted. Without replenishing them, your muscles operate in low battery mode, weak, fatigued, prone to cramping. Sweet potatoes provide potassium, 475 milligrams prevents muscle cramps. Magnesium, 31 milligrams the relaxation mineral. Manganese, 28% of daily needs critical for energy production. Vitamin A, 400% of daily needs supports muscle tissue repair. Vitamin C, 37% of daily needs collagen production for tendons. The sea salt component. Unprocessed sea salt contains 80+ trace minerals including magnesium, calcium, potassium, iron, zinc, and selenium. These trace minerals restore electrolyte balance depleted during sleep, support nerve signaling, help cells absorb and retain water, prevent muscle spasms. A study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition examined older adults who consumed high-fiber, mineral-rich breakfasts for 90 days. Results: 41% improvement in balance scores, nearly 50% reduction in falls, significant reduction in nighttime leg cramps, improved morning energy levels. How to prepare? 1. Steam or bake sweet potato until soft. 2. Let it cool slightly. 3. Cut in half. 4. Sprinkle with 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. 5. Eat 10 to 15 minutes before your main breakfast. Why timing matters. Eating sweet potato 10 to 15 minutes before eggs allows carbohydrates to start raising blood sugar gently while muscles receive energy just as protein becomes available for building. David ate half a warm steamed sweet potato at 6:50 a.m., then started his eggs at 7 a.m. Days 1 to 7. Morning brain fog started clearing. Days 8 to 14. Legs felt less heavy upon waking. Days 15 to 30. Shakiness when standing disappeared. Days 31 to 60. Nighttime cramps went from 3 to 4 per week to 1 every 10 days. Days 61 to 90. Walking stability improved dramatically. The daily ritual that changes everything. Food alone won't save your legs. You need to pair nutrition with smart daily habits. Habit 1. Morning hydration, 6:30 a.m. The moment you wake up, drink 8 to 12 ounces of warm water with 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. After 7 to 9 hours without water, you're mildly dehydrated. This causes muscle weakness, cramping, reduced circulation, and increased fall risk. The warm water with minerals rehydrates cells, immediately restores electrolyte balance, activates digestive enzymes, stimulates circulation to your legs. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that proper hydration improved muscle strength by up to 19% and reduced cramping frequency by 32%. Habit 2. Gentle reactivation, 6:35 a.m. Still in bed, perform this 3-minute sequence. Ankle circles, 30 seconds 10 circles each direction. Knee hugs, 30 seconds bring knee to chest, hold 5 seconds, repeat 5 times each leg. Leg extensions, 1 minute extend leg towards ceiling, point and flex foot 10 times. Seated edge breathing, 1 minute sit on edge of bed, 5 deep breaths. Going from horizontal to vertical too quickly causes blood to pool in your legs, leading to dizziness and fall risk. Research found that seniors who did 3 to 5 minutes of bed-based movement before rising had 43% fewer morning falls. Habit 3. Balance Builder, 6:45 a.m. Perform this 3-minute balance routine. Single leg stands, 1 minute lift foot 2 to 4 inches, hold 10 to 15 seconds, switch, repeat 3 times per leg. Heel raises, 1 minute rise up on toes, hold 3 seconds, lower slowly, repeat 10 to 15 times. Toe raises, 1 minute lift toes while heels stay grounded, hold 3 seconds, repeat 10 to 15 times. Balance ability predicts fall risk more than any other factor. A meta-analysis in the British Medical Journal found that just 10 to 15 minutes of daily balance exercises reduced fall risk by 43%. David could barely balance on one foot for 5 seconds initially. By week 4, he hit 20+ seconds. By week 8, he could balance with eyes closed. Habit 4. Morning sunlight, 7:30 a.m. After breakfast, spend 5 to 10 minutes outside in natural sunlight. No sunglasses. Face and arms exposed if weather permits. Sunlight triggers vitamin D production in your skin. Vitamin D activates muscle protein synthesis, improves calcium absorption for muscle contraction, enhances neuromuscular coordination, reduces inflammation. Over 70% of adults over 60 are vitamin D deficient. This correlates with muscle weakness, increased fall risk, slower walking speed, and poor balance. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that seniors with adequate vitamin D had 19% better muscle strength, 13% faster walking speed, and 27% lower fall risk. Habit 5. Non-negotiable breakfast timing. Eat your protein-rich breakfast within 60 to 90 minutes of waking. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body has been breaking down muscle for energy. Every minute you delay eating protein, that breakdown continues. The first 90 minutes after waking is when your muscles are most receptive to protein. David's exact morning routine. 6:30 am, warm water with sea salt in bed, ankle circles, knee hugs, leg extensions. 6:40 a.m., start warming sweet potato, put eggs in water to boil. 6:45 a.m., 3 minutes of balance exercises while food cooks. 6:50 a.m., half sweet potato with sea salt, glass of water. 7 a.m., 2 soft-boiled eggs, Greek yogurt with berries and chia seeds, oatmeal with banana, alternating days, salmon with vegetables. 7:30 a.m., 5 to 10 minute walk outside in sunlight. Total time, 40 minutes. Result, transformed leg strength, balance, and independence. The results you can expect. Week 1 to 2. Morning stiffness reduces by 30-40%, energy levels stabilize, slight reduction in leg cramps. Week 3 to 4. Getting out of bed/chairs feels noticeably easier, walking feels lighter, balance improves, significant reduction in nighttime leg cramps. Week 5 to 8. Muscle tone in legs begins returning, walking speed increases, stairs become manageable again, confidence dramatically increases. Month 3 to 6. Measurable improvements in leg strength, sustained energy throughout the day, activities you'd given up become possible again, independence restored. Your 7-day quick start plan. Day 1 to 2, warm water with sea salt plus 2 eggs plus banana. Day 3 to 4, add Greek yogurt with berries plus 2 minutes of balance exercises. Day 5 to 6, add half sweet potato with salt plus 5 minutes morning sunlight. Day 7, add oatmeal with chia seeds or salmon. Complete the full routine. Week 2 to 4, maintain all habits daily. Track changes in a journal. Here's what I want you to do right now. Step 1. Tomorrow morning, implement just one thing. Maybe it's adding an egg. Maybe it's the warm salt water. Maybe it's 2 minutes of balance exercises. Just one thing. Step 2. Track how you feel. How are your energy levels? How do your legs feel? How's your balance? Step 3. After 7 days of one habit, add another. Then another. Build slowly but consistently. Small changes compound into life-changing results. And if this video opened your eyes to something new, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. We're building a community of people who refuse to let age slow them down. People who believe that 60, 70, 80 plus can still mean strength, vitality, and independence. You belong here. Join us. Join the conversation. Drop a comment and tell me. 1. Which breakfast food will you try first? 2. What's your biggest struggle with leg strength right now? 3. What activities do you want to get back to? I read every single comment. Your success stories motivate others who are struggling. The power of starting today. 6 months after David started his new morning routine, his grandson challenged him to a race at a birthday party. Just 50 feet. From the tree to the fence. David's wife looked nervous. But David smiled. He hadn't felt this confident in years. They lined up. His grandson counted down. Go! David didn't win. But he ran. Actually ran. Without fear. Without hesitation. When he crossed the finish line, breathing hard but grinning, his whole family erupted in cheers. His wife had tears in her eyes. His daughter whispered, "Dad, you're back." That's what this is about. Not just legs. Not just muscles. It's about living your life fully. Participating instead of watching. Feeling confident in your body instead of scared of it. David's legs didn't just get stronger. His entire life got bigger. And yours can too. The commitment. 30 days. Just 30 days of implementing these breakfast strategies and morning habits. If you give this 30 days of honest effort, you won't want to stop. You'll feel the difference. You'll see the changes. You'll remember what it's like to trust your body again. Day 30 will become day 60. Day 60 will become day 90. And somewhere along the way, you'll realize you're not just maintaining anymore. You're thriving. Remember, every morning you have a choice. Feed your muscles or starve them. Build strength or accept decline. Take action or live with regret. The choice is yours. But you must choose. If you want something different, something better, then tomorrow morning is your fresh start. Take it. Own it. Transform with it. Your strongest years might still be ahead of you. See you in the comments. Share your journey. Inspire others. Stay strong, stay mobile, stay independent. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Like this video if you learned something valuable. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our weekly health breakthroughs. Your transformation starts tomorrow morning. Make it count.